This is your complete Binance tutorial for this year. If you want to get set up on Binance from scratch and start trading crypto on the platform like a pro, I'm going to take you through the whole thing step by step. Binance has a lot of options when it comes to depositing fiat currencies on the platform and then going to trade them, either using their beginner-friendly methods, or I'm going to teach you how to trade like I used to when I was broking, using the advanced trading screens, which are all actually much simpler than they seem. Click on the timestamps in the video description to get to the section you want, and the link to sign up for Binance is down there as well, so you can go through now, sign up and follow along. The first thing we can come and do is come to the sign up screen. So I think it's buy now or get started if you haven't got an account already, and then you can go through and sign up in a couple of minutes just with your email address. The first thing that you will need to do when you sign up is go through security. Make sure to get this set up first. So the first thing that you'll want to do is really get set up with Binance or Google Authenticator. So download Google Authenticator on your phone. It is totally free. It's official from Google. It will scan a QR code that they'll show you and then have a 6-digit PIN, and you can use that each time you log in. So it's extra security, and it's definitely recommended. Do not use your phone number for verification. Hackers can swap that. So come to the security. It's up in the top here. You can just have this menu drop down, come to security and do that. The second thing is personal verification. Nowadays, Binance do require this. So you're going to have to give them either your passport or driving license or national ID card, and then you can go ahead and trade on the platform. It may take a little bit of time, but you can come to this and just go through this process. So you can see mine's completed right here, but for you, it will just take you through this process step by step. So you need to get that done before you start trading. When you get that done, you'll come to your dashboard and it will look like this. So you can get to your dashboard up here from the settings. So come to, I think, this one here and dashboard, and then it comes to this overview. So for this, we're just going to stick to the spot market, right? So this is on the left-hand side. It says spot right here. Spot market is the cash settled market. So if you want to buy cryptos, that is crypto that you own, and you can withdraw that from the platform if you like. You can see other options here that are margin and futures. We're not going to go through that in this beginner's guide. If you want to learn about those, I do have other guides on there. But it just gives you this very simple pie chart. It's not really a load of information, but if you come down here, what you can actually see is your trading fee level. So this is the really important bit. You want to click this on to get a 25% discount. So right here, you can see that using BNB will actually give you a 25% discount on your fees, taking you from 0.1 down to 0.075%. What you'll have to do is go and buy some BNB coin. I'll show you how to do that. Once you do have some BNB on your account, $10 is the minimum, you can get some discounts on your fees. So that's really good. And you can see the trading fees right here. If you're a big whale, then you're going to get further discounts from that. The next thing, just in the beginning of this video, is coming to your wallet and actually coming to fiat and spot. This for me is a much better screen to actually come to. I don't come to my dashboard very often because it doesn't tell me much. Fiat and spot is where I want to be. So what you can see right here is fiat is obviously fiat currencies, dollars, pounds, euros. Spot, this is all the actual cryptocurrency that you own and can withdraw from the platform. So this is stuff that you've actually bought. You can see your fiat balances right here. You can have many different ones. Binance pretty much support all fiat currencies, to be honest. Certainly all the main ones. So euro, pounds, whatever, you can see that here. What you can come and do is either buy more, deposit them, withdraw, and those options which we'll go through. And then down here, you can see a bunch of cryptocurrencies that you hold, and then you can do similar things with them here. So we'll get onto that in a second. We're going to have to get some fiat currencies onto our account to actually go ahead and trade crypto. There's a couple of different ways to do this. So we can come up here to buy crypto, and the first way is just to literally buy it directly with a credit card. So you can come to the credit or debit card screen, choose an amount, and you can choose your currency. So depending on what card you have, you can choose that and choose the amount, and it will just tell you how much of the crypto that you're going to receive. You can choose Bitcoin here, you can choose many others, so you can search for that. Then when you press continue, that will just go through to another screen where you can Basically buy with a credit card, just like any other application, like buying stuff on Amazon. The one thing is that the card details have to match your details on Binance. So that has to be the same. The downside here is that you don't get to choose the price that you're paying, but it is very simple. So to get a little bit more professional and to have more control, you might want to think of actually just depositing a fiat currency onto your account to then go and use the more professional features. The way that we do this is through depositing fiat currency, and it depends on which fiat currency that you have. £4 sterling, you can see the only option right here is a bank card, and it has a 1.8% fee. Not great. Binance had some of their banking privileges taken away a while back, so that's the state of the market for pound sterling. You can, however, deposit US dollars. And you don't obviously have to be living in the States to deposit that. You can transfer that through the Swift market. So if you're in Europe, maybe if you've got like a fintech application, like a challenger bank app, what you can do is, get some money onto there, switch it into US dollars, and then actually send a transfer into Binance that way. Might work for you, might not. And that's going to be different for all the different fiat currencies that are supported. So you can see via a bank transfer, the fee is 0, and via a card, it's 1.8%. So definitely worth the extra just to get a free transfer in of fiat currency. So that's depositing fiat currency onto the system, and then you can go ahead and use the more professional tools. If you have a cash balance and you don't want to use those professional tools, you just want a really easy way of getting some crypto, you can do that. You can come up to buy crypto again. And then I'm going to switch back to GBP actually, because it will let us do that. You can see the cash balance right here. So again, that's just like the card feature if you have a cash balance. So you can see I've actually got 46 pence, so I can't buy anything right here. But if you did, you could just put that in, and you wouldn't have to put any card details in because you've already got that cash balance there. So that's a way of doing that. Incredibly easy. It will just give you the price right here, and then you can go ahead and the Bitcoin or whatever it will be deposited into your fiat and spot balance. A slightly more advanced way that we'll look at is the convert feature. This is when you, for example, have Bitcoin and you actually want to switch it into another crypto. So you're trading crypto for crypto. The way that we can do that is come up to trade and then click on convert. Again, this is a very easy way of doing it. So if you are a complete beginner, you may want to start here. You can see right now that you can choose two cryptocurrencies. US dollar Tether is one. You can choose from all the supported cryptocurrencies. You might have BUSD on account if you're putting that. But for example, I've got $14 of USDT here, so I can put that in. And then what we can do is preview that conversion, and it will convert that into any other cryptocurrency. Let's choose ETH for now. You actually need 20 as a minimum right here, so preview conversion. That will go through. You can see the price, $1 Tether equals 0.002 ETH. And so that's how much ETH you'd be getting right here. You can go and refresh, or you can go through with that transaction right there. That is what's known as a market order. You can see up here, you choose the amount that you're buying, but not the price. You can actually use a limit order with this as well. So that takes you through to this screen. So this again is a very simple way of doing it. Again, let's choose BNB, for example, and I'm going to put 0.05 BNB right here. Now I can actually switch this into any crypto. So maybe I'll switch it into US dollar Tether, and the price right here, I can choose now. So what price do I want this to trade at? Well, I can see the price in the market is 592. So maybe I want to sell this at 593. I obviously can't sell it at 593 yet, but if the price gets up there and the price is moving up, then I'll sell BNB at 593 US dollars. And I can sell 0.05 BNB at $593 per one BNB coin. And that switches me into about 29 bucks of US dollar Tether. That will pretty much get you everywhere you need to be in terms of trading, and it's very simple. But now we're going to go ahead and use the advanced screen. I use this and it just gives you full control over everything, and there's charts on there, which is obviously as you get more experience, you're going to want to do that. So what we can do again is come up and actually click on trade, and then come to advanced right here. You can also use the classic screen. Classic and advanced are the same. Classic just has a different layout, a slightly older layout, and the advanced screen does have a more modern layout that most people prefer. So that's why I use this one. So in terms of the order screen, we'll go through this right here. And as you can see way more information. There's charting on here. So this is really, what you're going to want to use if you're, getting a bit more advanced. The first thing is come and choose your trading pair. So at the moment, it's Bitcoin, US dollar tether. So that means I'm spending US dollar tether and buying Bitcoin, but I can come down here and choose any of these. So these are the US dollar tether markets, which is pretty much everything. So I can choose ETH right here, and you want to choose this one, ETH US dollar tether, which is that market. I can also choose ADA, which is Cardano. You can see that market down here. ADA up and ADA down, these are slightly different coins. They're leverage coins, so you can trade those if you want. But this is kind of the spot market right here, ADA. Let's just keep it simple and keep it on BTC for now. On the right-hand side, this is the current price. So it takes 50,766 US dollar tether to buy one Bitcoin. You can obviously buy fractions of a Bitcoin, so you don't have to spend all of that. 24-hour change, and then some 24-hour highs, lows, and volume right here. So the next thing we need to look at is the order book. And this tells you everything you need to know about all of the trade in a market. So the order book obviously stands for a book of orders. On the bottom in green right here, these are all buyers. These are people that are showing the market all of their bids for Bitcoin, and they're showing you their price. So on the left-hand side, this is the price that people are bidding right now. So as you can see, someone's bidding 50,717.09. That's the best bid, the highest bid. And then as we come down, gets a little bit cheaper. And people try and put bids in underneath in case the price comes down. Here is the volume, and here would be the value. So on the right-hand side is the value, which is the volume times the price, obviously, is the value of how many orders are on there at that price. This may not be one order, it could be 10 or 100. Up here are sellers. Sellers, of course, always want to sell higher, and buyers obviously want to buy lower. The mid price right here, you can see it flicking around. This is actually what the market is trading. So every time this changes, this is an order that's gone through, and you can see that down with the trades right here. So these trades are actual trades that have gone through. These are flicking through right now. So you can see there's a lot of volume going through the book. This is important when you essentially put in limit orders, because you need to know what the price is and you need to know how to put in limit orders. So the first thing we can do is come over to a market order. So we saw that before. With a market order, you don't choose the price that you pay, you just choose the amount that you want to buy or sell. So you can see I'm buying BTC right here, and we are in the BTC US dollar tether market. So I'm spending USDT, I'm buying Bitcoin. I can't choose the price, but I can choose the amount of Bitcoin I buy, 0.002. You can see I don't have enough in here, it was 0.003. So what we can do is literally press buy BTC, and that would go through instantly because we can't choose the price. So what the system is going to do is come down and basically lift whatever the best price is on the order book up here. It's going to pay that. So we will pay that seller whatever his price is up here. We can't come down here because we're a market order, and we just lift whatever the best price is at the time. Again, it's good if you want to trade quick. The downside is you cannot choose the price that you pay. So it's the same for sell. Obviously, you choose the amount and choose how much you want to sell, but you can't choose the price. We can also come to a limit order. Like we saw, a limit order lets us input the price. So the price is right here, and what I'm going to want to do is press 650. So if I put this order in, my order at 56.50 is below the current market price. So I can't trade straight away, but what will happen is that it will come down here and then essentially be working for us. So our order will join all of these other bids at a lower price. And if the market and price actually moves and eventually comes down to our price, then we will trade. So what I'm going to do is actually put in an amount here. I'm going to put in, let's say, the whole of the USDT, which is $14. So you can see how you can change that. You can just use this slider right here. And I'm actually going to put in a kind of low bid, so 50,000. So we're miles away. Then what I'm going to do is press buy BTC. And you'll see down here, actually, my order is now working on the system. So what you can see is there's an open order, and I'm a buyer. Trading BTC US dollar tether. The amount is, whatever it is, $14 worth. You can see that. and it's down here working for me. If the price of Bitcoin falls down to my level, which is 50,000, it will trade automatically for me. So that's down here in open orders, and you can also see your order history, all your buys and sales, trade history as well previously. If you want to go ahead and cancel that order, just come over to this bit here. You can see this bin, cancel order like that, and it's taken off for you. You can go again. That's really the basics of inputting orders. So you'll be able to do everything, buy, sell, use limit orders. And on Binance as well, you have some great charting tools. So if you want to know more about trading on Binance and actually using all the tools, that's too much for this video. I'll leave some links in the video description. You can check out my crypto investor course, which will do everything and teach you how to trade. But as an example, on the left-hand side, you can see trend lines right here, and we can add moving averages and things like that. So you can change from a candle chart to, let's say, a line chart right here. So that's all up here. I choose candle charts, and then we can add some options right here. So I'm just going to add a moving average. So come down to indicators, moving average. We're going to choose moving average. We're going to choose simple moving average. That should be SMA, simple. We'll just do this one, moving average, adaptive, that's fine. So you can see that right here. Now what we'll do is go to settings. So you can see the settings. I want the style to be red, that's fine. And then the period, let's choose a 200-day moving average or 200 period moving average. And then you can see that plotted on the line right here. So that is how you add a lot of the technical analysis. There's basically everything here for you. So come over to the technical indicators, search for them here. Like I said, if you want to know really how to use those, I'll leave those videos in the description. One other supported feature on Binance is being able to sell out cryptocurrency for fiat currency directly and then withdrawing it. So the same screen, what you need to do is come up to the left-hand side and actually choose the fiat markets. So once you have crypto, you can choose any of these fiat currencies. So pound sterling is supported for me, and euros, depending on which country you're in, might be different. But for example, pound sterling, I can then come and choose Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin pound sterling. You can see the price is different because it's quoted in pounds now and not dollars. And you can just sell this like a normal order, and then you'll have the fiat currency deposited into your fiat and spot account. So we'll come over to fiat and spot and find the fiat currency that you want to withdraw. For example, euros. So I can come over and press withdraw right here, and it will take you through to the withdraw screen. So you have these options right here for euros. You have a bank card option, which is 1%. You also have advanced cash, or ADV cash or advanced cash, which is free for SEPA. And you can change the fiat currency right here. So for pounds, you can see you're going to have to use a bank card again. So slightly irritating. You might want to sell into dollars and then do the SWIFT again. But very simply, just come over here, put the amount in that you want to transfer out, and then you press continue. You can see that, again, you'll have to have it in your name, right? So please note that Binance only accepts transfers with accounts in your name. So it can't go through to a third party. Something else that you'll probably want to do at some point is taking cryptocurrency off the platform and sending it somewhere else, like a crypto lending app to earn passive income, or a decentralized wallet to take full custody of it. So the way that you do that is come back to your fiat and spot screen, choose the crypto that you want to withdraw, whatever it is. You can come and search for it up here and then choose withdraw. That will take you through to the withdraw screen, which is this one. And you can actually choose them all right here as well. So you can flick through them. The thing that you need to do now is obviously have the address that you're sending to. So whatever app you're using, whether it's a wallet or whatever. So I'm going to very quickly show you my Nami wallet right here. So this is a decentralized wallet. If you want to know how to use this, that video is on the channel. You can go and see that. I want to come over and receive. So it's showing me my wallet address. I'm going to click copy on my wallet address, and then I'm going to paste that in here. Now, that is the address that I'm sending to. So what I need to do now is choose the network, and I'm using ADA right here. So I obviously want to choose the Cardano network, no other networks. Otherwise it just won't go through and it will fail. So you can see the time is 5 minutes and it will take 1 ADA to send that. The network is going to be different depending on which crypto that you have, but it really is as simple as that. You'll have to wait for Binance to process this and send it through, but make sure that when you're withdrawing crypto that you're using the correct and same blockchain for both, otherwise you're going to have a big issue. Binance also have a very large Earn platform as well. I'll quickly go through it. If you want to know more about it, I have a specific video on it. But just as an overview, you can come to Binance Earn. Now, this is when you can actually earn passive income on cryptos that you have in the platform. There's a few different things that they do. If we come down here, you can see the first is savings. So if we go to savings, this is when you lend out cryptocurrency on the platform and now use it to lend out to other traders, institutional traders and everything like that, and they'll just pay you a yield. What I recommend that you definitely do is that if you have cryptos on the platform anyway that you want to trade, especially stable coins, definitely transfer them into here because let's say you don't use them for 3 or 4 days, you'll be missing out, right? Because at the moment on US dollar Tether, they're paying you 5% APY, and on Cake 12%, on Bitcoin 3%. So there's no reason not to, if you're holding cryptos on the platform anyway, just to auto transfer them into the lending part and earn some passive income on them. And obviously you can make decisions later on if you want to transfer out bigger amounts. But if you've got cryptos on the platform anyway, this is a good way to actually earn some extra passive income from them. So savings is lending out. The next thing I want to go through is locked staking. Staking is a little bit different. This is where you earn yield by staking the crypto on the blockchain in the proof of stake mechanism. And so the yields that you get are definitely more reliable. Now, you won't be staking on the blockchain because you're in Binance. Binance is a centralized exchange. However, they go take your coins and stake them for you. So if you're not familiar with staking yet and all the decentralized stuff, this is a good way to earn some extra yield. So I'm just going to expand all the lock staking options. You can see them all here. So all the different cryptos. Let's say Luna right here, currently yielding 3.85%. You can choose 30, 60, or 90 days. Come over to Stake Now. It will show you the estimated APY, which is an annual yield. So if you stake for 30 days, you're not going to be earning 4%. You'll have to divide 4% by 365. But you can choose 30, 60, 90, how much that you want to stake, and then come over and confirm. That will be locked up for the time period and you will not be able to withdraw it. So just keep that in mind. But again, this is a simple way to earn some extra passive income. Now, the rates that they give you are actually very competitive for some coins and not very competitive for others. You'll have to check that with the specific coin and how much they're paying you in relation to what the blockchain is actually paying you. There are lots of extra features in the Earn platform and on Binance in general, like futures trading and everything like that. I'll leave that for those specific videos. You can check out the Binance playlist on the channel. They're all there and you can learn everything about Binance. If you want to go ahead and use Binance right now, that link is in the description. You can go through to the homepage, get set up with an email, and you can actually use the platform and see how it is before actually getting your ID documents on there and signing up. But yeah, look in the description for way more help and resources as well. I'm James with MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.